Introduction. Thank you and congratulations on taking this class, Scrum Master, 21 Tips to Facilitate and Coach Agile Scrum Teams. In this class, you'll be given many proven tips to effectively facilitate, coach, and improve Agile Scrum teams. The road to becoming a professional Scrum Master is exciting and challenging. Therefore, I know you'll get value from this class, as it gives you a full introduction to the concept of the Scrum Master. I then walk you step by step through the differences between a Scrum Master and a traditional project manager. Following this, I'll give you tips for improving your effectiveness as a Scrum Master, as well as coaching both product owners and development teams. Along the way, I'll give you plenty of examples and enlighten you about the best practices for being a Scrum Master within Agile Scrum. In this class, you will learn a brief recap of Agile and Scrum principles. What is a Scrum Master, and how is he or she different from a traditional project manager? A day in the life of a Scrum Master, including typical impediments and challenges. Tools usually used by Scrum teams and how the Scrum Master can help product owners and teams use them. Key principles to use when carrying out the role of the Scrum Master. How to help your product owner to improve. How to help your development team to improve. Concise techniques for improving your skills as a Scrum Master. So let's get started and let me teach you what it takes to be a Scrum Master. About Scrum. All projects, irrespective of their nature, be they simple or complex, are multifaceted. They demand the bondage of many aspects to make the whole. For example, before a product gets into the market and starts earning revenue for an organization, many aspects of that company, such as the development and management of the organization, must work towards the achievement of a similar goal, a ready-for-market product. This cements the need for strong collaboration between various departments and teams within the organization, regardless of the scope of a project. Traditionally, the best way to manage projects was by assigning a project manager to oversee the complete implementation of the project. While traditional project management is a tried and tested art, it does not work as well for multifaceted projects that require different individuals to work together to develop one end product. It is in these instances that Scrum comes in handy. What is Scrum? Glad you asked that. Scrum is a lightweight framework that equips small and close-knit groups of people with the ability to develop complex products. Scrum is a framework applicable to any project that has complex requirements, aggressive deadlines, and a degree of exceptionality. When you employ Scrum as a tool to manage a project, the project's development moves forward via a series called sprints, with each sprint taking 1 to 4 weeks. Although largely used in the technology field to develop innovative and complex software and programs, Scrum is applicable to any project, and the tools it offers and the practices it adopts can make the coordination, implementation, and completion of projects easy. To understand the Scrum framework and use it to manage and complete projects, you need proper understanding of Scrum concepts and rules. This class will teach you everything you need to know about Scrum in order to be an effective Scrum Master and his or her role, as well as strategies used in Scrum. Let's start by learning about the Scrum theory. Introducing Agile Scrum. Before we can discuss the specific details about how to make the most use of a product backlog, let's first understand what Agile Scrum is all about. What is Agile Scrum? In a nutshell, Agile is an umbrella term for a set of frameworks and methods. These use iterative time-boxed approaches and focus on building products incrementally from the beginning of a project rather than delivering it all at once at the end. Agile basically encourages frequent inspection and adaptation, plus teamwork, accountability, and self-organization. Moreover, the engineering behind Agile projects allows speedy delivery of first-class products, and their business approach aligns development with company goals and customer needs. Agile often works by breaking down projects into tiny user functionality bits called user stories, which are prioritized and then continuously delivered in short cycles, mostly 2 weeks, called iterations. Scrum is an Agile framework that traces back to early 90s.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?